What's going on, peeps? It's Wrath here, hanging out today, playing some more Idle Heroes. Today, we're back on the free-to-play account. Now, I did intend to jump onto one of the older accounts today and kind of dong around a little bit and see what I could accomplish, but I decided against it because I was still lost. So today, we're going to try to make a little bit of progress here, and then while we're smashing, like, the bajillion levels the Tower of Oblivion we need to do, we might just talk about the older accounts and kind of see if I can get you guys' advice down in the comments on what I should maybe do as a next step there. But for now, what we can do today for sure is we can get the tower done. Well, I say for sure, I'm assuming for sure, because we have a 9-star Garuda, and the game doesn't ask you to have a 10-star hero until Chapter 34. So I'm assuming that all of the stuff prior to Chapter 10, or prior to, can be done with 9-star heroes. That's my assumption. I could be wrong. I feel like that probably makes sense. They're going to ask me to do Stage 15 in night mode. I'll be stuck there forever. It's never going to happen. The summons is going to suck. That's going to be a really crappy one to sit there and wait on, because I'm not burning 40 plus heroic summons outside of an event. So we'll be stuck on chapters probably for a while. But what we can do today for sure is I hopefully can take up to, that's not it, 300 in the tower, and I think the XP is going to work out either right on it or we're going to be a little bit below it to make 13.5 a thing. So first up, I guess we just jump in, and I'm in the right place. Yes, I am. We'll just start auto smashing these dudes. Well, let's do a fight first to see how we're looking and see how dangerous the enemies are looking right now. Pop this into 3x. I mean, they're not even killing Norma, so I feel like we're probably okay. We're probably good to just start the old smash-a-rooney dooney. Do your thing. Yup. Okay, so while that's running, okay, so the old accounts, yeah, we have 3 old accounts, okay? The oldest account, the OG account, that's the one we actually altered all the heroes off on. So it's butt naked, it's got like some Gurky copies, an Aspen copy. It's probably going to be the hardest account to revive because we can't really do any content right now because all of our heroes are just 5-star Gurkies, right? We got nothing really going on there. So that's going to be probably the hardest one to fix, and probably the one that I want to save to fix for last. Just because I want to make sure that, you know, I kind of know what I'm doing when I go into that one, because it's going to be, like I said, it's going to be a lengthy process. The easiest one will probably be my Aspen Ada account. So I've got an E5 Aspen, E5 Ada, E5 Horus. I think I got a 10-star Penny, Heart Watcher, some other stuff in there. Nothing too crazy, but because Aspen can still be transcended, he can be void imprinted, and all that jazz, it seems like probably the account that's closest to being pushed forward, whereas like the Damp Monster account, which is my, probably still gonna be pretty tough to fix up, but it's got enough progress kind of under its belt that I can regress and build new heroes and probably won't be too bad. You can't even void imprint like Dantalion, right? Damp Monster can't even be void imprinted. He's essentially food only, which really sucks because he's E5, so that's going to be interesting. I don't know if Karim can be. I'm assuming he probably can't be either because he's essentially a food tier hero now, which means he probably doesn't have void imprints, which makes things a little bit more sketchy for that account. So I figured they kind of jump into first would be the easiest one to do. That must be, I don't know, 280 maybe? Because we got a 5-star hero. We're probably getting somewhat close to 300. Let's hold up. Let's take a quick peek, see. Oh crap, we already got 200 heroes. Where are we at? Okay, no, we're good. 284. We gotta still keep, actually, let's take a quick breather here and see how we're looking damage wise and survivability wise. So they are getting a little tankier. See how many people are dying on the team now. I mean, so far we're doing okay. I'm not seeing a lot of damage coming on the team. I mean, I feel like we're, and this is an Abyss team, so they should have probably the biggest advantage against Garuda. That didn't seem like that was much of an issue. So let's go ahead, keep the auto battlings going. But back, reversing gears. The Ada account, the Aspen account. It's probably the easiest one to fix. It's already in a position where it has heroes that can be void imprinted. To my knowledge, Aspen is actually still a pretty solid hero, which is nice. It's good to have one hero that doesn't suck total butt nowadays. Ada obviously has fallen off. She is E5, so I'm not 100% sure what the plan for her would be. If it would be to like swap her for a different light hero, would it be to regress her and use all the bits as food to upgrade other heroes? I don't know. But I'm thinking that's the one we want to tackle next. I still need all the new loot, so that's going to be an issue for me because I don't really know what to target first because there's so many new currencies in the game, right? From what I understand at a basic level, the next step after E5 was void imprinting. That was the next update that came out. Then after void imprinting came out, I believe transcending heroes came out, and then the Tree of Origin and all that stuff, I believe, is primarily for transcended heroes. I don't think it's for regular E5s. I could be totally wrong there. I don't know. But, oh, hold up. I think we've gone past our thing. We're at 305 right now, aren't we? We are. Well, we're at 306. We just beat 305. We got 3 more 5-star heroes. I'll take it. But, as I was saying, before I so rudely interrupted myself by clicking buttons and stuff, is that I don't really know the next step I'm supposed to take. Should I be trying to farm stellar shards? And if I should, because that's your void imprints, where do I farm those? My guess is, at least to the basic knowledge I have, is I'm going to want to grind out the campaign, because once you get like level 130 and 23.5 unlocked, you can, I guess this is like an auto fighty kind of thing, kind of like the tower, I think. I don't really know. I'm guessing that's how that works, but I'm assuming we want to push as high in the campaign as we can, because from what I hear in my brain hole is that once you unlock all the way back here into the Void campaign, which you can't read Void campaign, but that is the Void campaign, I do know that now, that you start getting some of the new currencies. I'm not sure if that means stellar shards where we should be for stellar shards. I don't know. But maybe that's like step 1. But I would assume it's not necessarily straight up step 1, because we unlock this at an E5 hero. And I don't know if just one E5 hero is supposed to carry you through the entire campaign. I would guess probably not. I'm assuming the later campaign stages are pretty tough, but I don't know. I've never done them. So once we get into here in the Void Gate, there's so many different areas to click on. I'm not sure, like, what should I go for first? So if you guys know these things, if you have answers to the questions that are rattling around an old man's brain, drop them in the comments. Help a dude out. Because I do want to build the old accounts up again. I think that will be fun. But also, like I said, I'm having a lot of fun just doing the free-to-play account as well. Don't get me wrong. This is an enjoyable time. With that said, let's get back on track. What did we just do? We did that. Now, do we try to do... I guess we try this. Let's go ahead and grab out 718,000 XP. We're at 420,000 out of 700,000. So, it's going to be tight. It's going to be very tight. So this will get us to 79, which is no big deal, right? 79, that's great. We also get all this loot, snag up that loot. That gets us to here. So we got 4 stages to beat with about 100,000 XP, hopefully for all 4 of them. It's going to be real tight. It's going to be the tightest of the tightness. So let's see. If even one of these stages is like less than 98,000 XP for completing it, I don't think we make it. I think we just get stuck at 13.4, which isn't that big a deal. We have other stuff that I kind of need to do today. One of them is the Aspen dungeon. I would like to do that. 98,000, that's a good start. Love to see it. The Aspen dungeon's back out. I think the first time we did the Aspen dungeon, I want to say it was with 8-star Garuda. I don't think we had 9-star yet, and I'm pretty sure we didn't have the crown on her. So that should make a pretty substantial difference, because that, you know, that's pretty nice. That's a pretty big step up in statisticals. 109,000. Oh, baby. I think we're gonna make it. I think we are going to make it. That's great. The next one will be like 2,000 XP. I'll just cry. It won't be. It surely won't be. But these guys aren't really tough right now. It seems like the level is going to be what locks you out of the game. And I was just looking on my old accounts as well. Just this brought up to my brain. On my oldest account, it was like level 220. Back when I stopped playing, it was like chapter 30 something that it was level locked on, and it was level locked. Like, it wasn't power locked. I could still make progress. But I was level locked in like chapter 30, which, to my knowledge, I don't know when chapter 30 is. It's maybe hell or death or something. But like, that's insane that a level 220 account was still level locked back here at like hell or death mode or something. Nuts. Absolutely nut sackage. What's our XP? Are we still 79? We need XP. What are you giving me? You're giving me 109,000. That's perfect. So we will actually make it to 13.5 today. That's good news. I like to see that. Let's get a little sip of coffee going on. Delightful. All right, so easy done. Is that gonna give me my level up? So I don't get my level up pop up when I beat it like that? So do I just not get the gymmages? What if I do this? It doesn't even care. Do I just miss 10 gems because I leveled up by doing fights? I don't know. I'm not sure. Either way, let's do this. This is gonna be, what is this? The auction house. Yeah, I'm not really worried about that. Honestly, another thing, I have no idea really how it works. I'm assuming that people use this in new games because there's no way, to my knowledge, without spending like $14 billion, that you would have a team like Bromigo, a 98 million power team. So I'm assuming, because I think you can buy like C+ heroes or something from the auction house. He's bought like this hero from the auction house. This is my guess. I don't know. That's just the way my brain is kicking it in, that he bought this hero flat out. He might have bought all of these heroes flat out from the auction house and then just used those to make progress. Because I'm assuming you can't realistically, even by spending a hellacious amount of the USD dollars, build this team naturally just with food in the game. Now, I could be wrong on that. I don't know. But that seems pretty nuts. It seems crazy to me. That said, let's do this. So interdimensional arena. I don't know what this mode is. We will unlock it. We will go take a peep at it and see what it's all about. Another Gurkinator getting absolutely decimated. He's dead. 10 more 5-star shards. I'll take them. We could actually, I guess, do this one as well. But what do we need to be? 82 to finish? Not too bad. Grab out some loot. Grab out the XP Zors. And now I guess we can take a peek-see over here just to see what the interdimensional arena actually is. It ends in 219 hours, so it seems like it has a long time on it. I'll just set up a line. Do I want to set up a lineup? Or is it gonna it's gonna kick me in the butt later when I try to make food? I'll just set one dude there and we'll see. Hold up. Okay. So what do we get as loot here? I don't know what this means. All-time highest tier. That seems not terrible. That seems not bad. What are we gonna be? Likely we're gonna be a Seeker 5, if I had to make a guesstimation. That's not bad loot just for kind of chilling at the bottom. How do we know what the rankings are? Oh, this is just rewards. Oh, we get rewards for doing fights. Fight against a hidden opponent? I don't even know what that means. I don't know. Overall rankings? Ugh! 63 billion? Bro. Okay, so this is fighting like every server in the entire world, I guess. Right? That just makes sense. All these little 400 something. That is Insanity. Hall of Glory. Insanity. Look at all those shiny things going on, just making my eyeballs hurt. That's awesome. So maybe we do want to do a little bit of this, just because we might as well grab some free rewards where we can. We're obviously not going to get very high in this. I'm assuming we're going to be like basic, you know what I'm saying, just right down here, baby turds. What is this? Lucky treasure chest, magic merit? I don't know what that means. For a treasure shard. Ooh, treasure shards. That's another thing I don't know about the treasure train. Need to learn about the treasure train. We're not going to worry about the interdimensional arena too much right now, because it's not like high on my priority list. But that does complete this chapter for us. Boop, bop, bam, boopage. Okay, doing great. We could do this and go ahead and grab that out. We're pretty close to our settlement reaching neutral. I think one more day of me doing this, we will get it, because I think we get like 800 and something XP for using 9-star Garuda, so that should go to neutral and unlock that one for us, because we'll go ahead and grab that out. So that's not too big of a deal. Guild Altar, we can go ahead and just kind of do a fight here, just to see what 6-star Siggy and 9-star Garuda are putting out against the old Lutz monster, and the Bade. But this should be good for her, actually. She's got the faction advantage on him, Forest, so that'll be nice. So far, people are staying alive. I don't know why I still got this little level 5 bro up here just chilling, but I do. He's just hanging out with us for a while. And they're both trying to kill him to death. They're probably going to succeed in that. Not too big of a deal, really, though. Somehow bro has made it to level to round 4 as a level 5. So I'm feeling pretty good about. He's dead. He died. That's okay. It's not a huge deal. He wasn't meant to survive forever. Nobody lives forever. But we're doing fairly decent damage. We're ticking him down a little bit. Nothing too insane, but nothing, not bad either. But I forgot what I was saying. I was saying something, and then my brain I kept talking, and now I've forgotten what those things were. So we've lost 2 of our dudes, which means, what is this? She had a little fire. Is that, oh, that's feathers. How did I never notice that? Am I on drugs? I never noticed she had all these feathers floating in front of her. I might just be blind. There's a good chance in my old age I have become blind, and I don't know what's going on. Sigmund's going to do a little less damage, I think, here, obviously because he's 6-star, but he does have the faction disadvantage. I'm not sure if the disadvantaged faction does less damage to the enemy. I can't remember. I want to say they do, but I don't rightly know, and I can't say for surezies because I don't rightly know, and I don't want to give you guys wrong informations. Wait, hold up. No, maybe they don't. Maybe you just deal extra damage when you're hitting the weak class. That makes sense. That's fine. All good. Bonk. Round 15. We'll see how much damage the old Garuda lady did. I'm assuming a fair amount. I kind of want to see what Sigmund did. 31 million damage. Our damage has escalated quite nicely. 24.6 million. Pretty good. But Siggy not doing bad. 5.6 million damage. That's not terrible, right? Now, I'm not sure what our plan for Sigmund is. I could 9-star him and feed him to Garuda, but I'd rather not do that. I'd rather keep him around just for boss fights and whatnot. Maybe take him to 9, maybe even take him to 10, and just 9-star the Norma and use her as food. That sounds like a better plan to me. Either way, pretty solid amount of deeps going out there. I like to see it. We did about 23% of his life. Not bad. It'll take us a few more hits to take that guy down, but that's not a big deal. Go ahead and grab that loot. Boop. Just like so. We could continue in the tower. I'm not going to. I'm not going to do that. We are level 80 though, so we got a little achievement there. Snag that sucker out. But what we do have today that we can also do is the Aspen dungeon. So, to my knowledge, last time, we'll just pop. I mean, it's not going to matter. Honestly, it just needs to be Garuda because everyone else is going to die. I think we were 8-star Garuda last time we tried this. That's my guess. We did beat all of easy mode, which is great. That gives us a fair amount of loot just for doing that, which is nice. And I think we died at like, does it show you your best record? No. Oh, it does. Normal 8. 1,279 on the server. We are absolutely decimating nerds. There's at least one person below us in this, okay? And that's really what matters. But take a check, see at our merchants here. Ooh, for gold. Well, I need these. I actually need arena tickets anyway for the Trial of Champion, which opens up tomorrow because I need to go ahead and finish that monthly quest out. But from what I hear from most of the peeps is that just don't spend your gems in these areas. It doesn't seem to be necessarily worth it, but you can buy things like that if they pop up for gold, and that's fine. But what we are going to do now is see attack. What is this? What is this? Crit. What is this? HP? Crit damage. There is no HP buff. Interesting. We'll go ahead and see how she's faring against these bros, because last time, obviously, she died relatively fast. She one-tapped that nerd. She's looking pretty strong, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and say it. She's looking pretty good. Ice Blink, we'll probably just go through this kind of normally, and just kind of bonk them as we go. She's healing up pretty well. How many milks do we got? We got 10 milks. We've even got some demon potion this time. We didn't have any demon potion last time. And an angel potion. Ooh. A Gherkinator and an Arthendal. Take a peek, see at how we did here. I don't remember what killed her last time. I want to say it was a Walter. Thay. I want to say it was a Walter. I think it was indeed a Walter. I think he stunned us and poisoned us until we died. The dangerous one here probably going to be Asmo. He drains attack, which is annoying. Edga, I don't think Edga hits that hard. But we will see. Asmo didn't really do a whole lot there. That was pretty weak. Bonk. Healing back up to full HP. 9-star Garuda looking pretty solid right now. Things you love to see. What about Queen? My guess, Queen not too big of a deal. Not too big of a deal. She was indeed not a big deal at all. Ooh, we got a merchant, and he sucks. Go away. Boop. back in that portal and get out of here. Gusta and Gray-Eyed. I guess we can watch it. I feel like that's not going to be a very dangerous one for us. Oh, yeah, it's not. Absolutely too easy. Okay, so maybe we go ahead and we know we can beat those. We'll just skip that. When we see something we haven't seen, we'll take a moment to take a peek at it and just understand it. We already beat this wave, I believe. Wasn't too bad. Wasn't really in any real danger of dying. Ooh. Oh. All good. Jump back in the money bags. It hurts my soul as an old player to see these offers pop up and not buy them. I have 16,000 gems. I'm like, oh man. Speaking of, you're like, how do you have so many gems already, Wrath? I did a Fantasy Factory run, okay? And it was the tower defense mode. I unlocked the trial mode or whatever. Like, well, I'll try it and see how many stages we can get through. I played that crap, I kid you not, for like 2 straight hours. I made it to wave 50. I thought it was going to be over at wave 50, and it was not over at wave 50. And I was like, dog, I can't. I could have kept going, but I didn't want to keep going. I was like, it's 1 o'clock in the morning. Bro needs to sleep. So I just cut it short and ended it there, and I got a ton of loot. I got like 30 fantasy stars out of it. It was a crazy run. And I could probably do it again, obviously, but boy, that took a minute. But we got a lot of gems out of it. I got like 198 of those little special chests that come from the Fantasy Arcade. The enemies have become stronger now. Level 200. We killed that Walter really fast. I was going to watch it and see if we were in danger, but oops. Wow. She's doing pretty good. She's doing a fairly decent job of smoking the level 2 Hunskies. Got some more milk. Milk is great. Gurkinator, so this is a big healer wave, okay? Will this be tough now? I don't know. Wow, they're healing Gurkinator right back up, huh? Okay, we killed one. One healer is dead, and that's great. They're all dead. They all died, so that's not very dangerous to us. Doesn't seem like we're taking too much damage there. The Dant Monster. All warriors. He's going to drain our attack. He's going to burn us. He's going to do whatever he does. He's going to stun us. We'll see how dangerous it actually is. We are taking a little damage. Quite a bit of damage. Everyone's still alive on the enemy team, which I don't love. One of them died. 2 of them died. Dan's actually hitting fairly hard there. We got them all full health. Doesn't seem to be too dangerous. If we got stunned, we might be in... Ooh, this is a 2-man. We have an active skill, though, right off rip, so it probably won't be as, you know, crazy. Or maybe it will be. Dant Monster do be hitting us. He do be doing some damage, but not enough damage. We got him anyway, so that's okay. Grab that out. Gurkinator, Norma, I don't think they're going to be out healing our damage. Pretty sure we're fine here. Yeah. Bonk, bonk, dead. Deep, doop, done. Not hard. Ooh, lady, you can suck one, lady. Don't listen to that, okay? Sorry, kids. Is Mickey any good? I remember she used to be annoying because all of her block, but it seems like... It doesn't seem like it really matters. Because back in the day, okay, Mickey didn't always used to be a block hero. There used to be a mechanic in the game called dodge, and I think Mickey was like the only hero that could dodge, but she could build dodge to like an insane amount, and you just couldn't hit her. So she was like kind of busted in that way. Like if you let her go for too long and she built up her dodge chance, you couldn't kill her. It was over for you. You're going to lose just because by default, she couldn't be hit. Even if she didn't kill your team, you would just time out on rounds. Crazy how the game has changed. What are you selling? I ain't buying. Get out of here. Karim. We haven't fought a Karim yet. You know what Karim's all about? Not much. He's not doing a whole lot. Give me this. B-Rog. I'm assuming B-Rog's going down. I don't see a B-Rog taking us out. We already know Mickey's not a problem. We can take that out. $4. A single Mickey? Ooh, level 220 Mickey, though. Things have escalated. Well, we still got her, but she was putting out a little bit of deeps. So I'm curious now, how close are we to getting smoked on? So we got to be near, because they're taking a lot more damage. All of a sudden, they've got a lot of health, and our only heals come after somebody dies. So that could be a little more... Oh, this was a tough one before. Let's just milk ourselves to 100% and see what happens. That's going to be the goal here. Now, I don't know about this one. This could be tough. This could be a hard one for us because the damp monster does a fair amount of damage. Oh, we died. That's it for us. That's it. The damp monster got us. He took us out. But we did make a little bit further into the game. I mean, we could try to do it with Sigmund. How does he not have full skill? He's got an energy artifact on. Why is he not fully upped? Let's try it. Just see if Siggy can take him down in one hit. Go! Oh, get him! Loser. Too easy. Sigmund, still the best hero in the game. Changed my mind. Okay, we're not taking that one down. Ain't no way. That used to be a hard one back in the day. Remember, these waves were nightmares, man. The double dots from the Walter and the Bloodblade. You get stunned by Bloodblade by Walter, I said. It was over. You just drained your life. You had to kill them immediately. And that's when you popped like the demon potions on like your Garuda ride off rip. And you're like, well, hopefully I can just kill them in an instant. But obviously that's not going to happen here. We are going to get stunned, and then we are going to go down. Kind of figured that. But we made what? From 8 to 24? 16 levels of progress? That's not bad. Not great, but it ain't terrible. I can deal with that. And that's a step in the right direction. Now, what did the game want us to do? For the chapter, it was like, was it going to all the way through? Was it not even with the Aspen dungeon? Am I just stroking out here? I might be. I might just be having a stroke in my brain. Maybe, oh yeah, 50 normal was here, but that's also at the same time it's wanting us to obtain a 10-star hero. So I'd assume we make the 10-star hero for this, and then this is probably just done by default. But we made some progress there. That's nice. I'll take it. What all do we get loot-wise? A little bit of Chaos Stones, a little bit of bloodage here. Not a bunch. But yeah, these are the boxes I was talking about. I got a buttload of them. I was assuming the best thing to buy with them for me would be just start stacking up Transcendence material, whatever, the Stellar Shards early, so I could use it for Void Imprints when I make an E5. Not so much worry about the Crystals of Transcendence right yet, because I don't really, that's going to be a down the road anyways, but maybe go for like just buying all of these with all those chests and having like a little stockpile ready for when we do get an E5 hero that I can go ahead and imprint them up. I don't know if that's the actual play or not. So where are we stuck at here? Settlement neutral, that'll happen tomorrow. 330 in the tower, we could probably already do that, but this is gonna stop us. We're not getting enough XP to go higher. At least I don't think so. How many heroes do we have in our hero bag? A lot. We got a freaking buttload, and this is crazy. Okay, back in the day, a lot of these heroes were considered elites. I believe Bloodblade, Walter, Corpse Demon, Kamath, these were all elite heroes. They were not in food. I don't even think Aiden was in food. Sigmund absolutely was not food. Valentino, Ormus, you didn't see these. It was like Bleaker and Mirage and crap. It was down here. But yeah, Heartwatcher and Vesa being in like food tier heroes blows my mind. It's insane. Now, we could potentially pull one if we opened up all of our shards and get her for boss damage, which probably wouldn't be a terrible thing for us. But I'm not going to worry too much about it right now, because I'm not necessarily ready to 10-star anyone anyways. If I'm at the point where I'm ready to 10-star, boop, my Garuda, I've got the copies kind of sitting here and I'm just waiting on like 9-star food, I might pull a few of those shards just so I can make a 9-star Norma or something to feed her and continue making some progress. For right now, I think we're kind of happy where we're sitting. I might bang out some more Fantasy Arcade later, try to get some more 91 of those suckers. But yeah, the fort defense, absolutely crazy, man. We're not gonna do one because I'm not spending 2 hours on that sucker. But yeah, we just went and went and went. I got the 50 and I was like, bro, I gotta go to sleep. So I died on purpose on like 51. I just like let them kill me, didn't drop any skills or anything. But yeah, if I had 4 hours to go, I guess I could have probably kept going. I'm not sure when we would have like just started losing. But yeah, pretty crazy. We made a lot of stuff there, but it unlocked a lot of vending machine business. Next up, that's right. In 9 more of these, we get an exclusive orange artifact, and I think that's actually going to be used over here, right? We need that for this. Yes, that gives us another orange artifact as well. As for this, I don't really know what that means. If we have to go all the way to like 3-star specials, I don't think we're ready for that noise. I don't think we're going that far yet. But that will give us another orange artifact, plus an exclusive orange artifact, which is nice. Not sure about all these skins, legendary skins, multiple legendary skins. Glory Festival limited skin, I don't know how we get that, I'm not really sure. Our monster stuff, we're obviously not near level 90 yet, so a lot of these are kind of slowing down for us. A 10-star would be nice, a couple 6-star foods come in that way. Why not? But I'm not sure if our next thing should be probably building a Shadow or Abyss hero. Well, we will get one of these tonight anyway for Norma. But yeah, that's what sucks about Sigmund, is we still get special food for 10 stars, but enabling them isn't going to be special, because if we don't want to enable Fortress and Forest, because we're kind of gimping ourselves on loot, unless, we should be enabling a Shadow or an Abyss to get loot over here instead, and we ain't even looking at that right now. But we're making progress. We're moving on up in the world. We're level 80. I'm feeling close. I'm feeling closest to a 10-star Garuda, and that feels nice. That will probably make the Aspen a little bit easier for us. We'll be able to push higher in the tower. Seal Land is tough. I don't know if we tried Seal Land with 9-star Garuda. I think we did. We can try another one just to see how bad it goes. My guesstimation is pretty bad. We're 77,000 power. It wants like 286,000. So most likely we're just gonna die. Maybe I should put her slightly in a different position. It won't matter, but if it did matter, honestly, we did okay. We did all right, and now we're alive, we're dead. We didn't kill anyone. We did, we killed one, I lied. One of them died. We're not too far off of that. I think a 10-star Garuda actually makes that happen. Or just upgraded monster probably makes that happen as well. We should go around eventually once we upgrade our monster a little bit, which we should look at now. Can we upgrade our monster at all? No. Can we upgrade our monster at all? Yes. Boing. Nice. Still not very close to where it needs to be for max statage, but making some progress. But yeah, I would like to get 10-star Garuda, maybe get a little higher in the Seal Land, maybe get some... How do you get more smashes in the Seal Land? So I think my main account has like 5. Is that just a VIP thing? Or is that just the further you get... There's 2 smash when players clear at 3rd, 6th. Oh, okay, there you go. Okay, so you just gotta read a little bit. You get 5 smashes per day by getting to the 10th stage. Nice. When I clear the 3rd stage, I get a 4th hit? Or have I already cleared the 3rd stage? I've already cleared the 3rd stage, that's why I got an extra hit. Okay, so when I gotta clear the 6th stage, we ain't quite there yet. Not quite, but I think we've done quite a bit today. It wasn't like crazy huge progress, but we made some progress in the Aspen. We smashed a crap load of tower stages, and if I do want to open all those heroes in my bag, that probably will give me a fair amount of leeway on building new things and then making some real progress. But I think that's gonna be it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget, smash that thumbs up button to show your support, and I will see you guys in the next one.